Xbox having games.
Then why did you ask for it?
Have any of you ever heard of brine pools? They're commonly found below polar sea ice and in the deep sea ocean. Deep sea and polar brine pools are toxic to marine animals due to their high salinity and anoxic properties, which can ultimately lead to toxic shock and possibly death. In other words, the natural habitat of PlayStation fanboys. Unfortunately, quite a few of them make their way up to the surface, hence why we have today's video. I didn't want to do it, but Charlie's pushing me. We got deadlines to meet, and he's stressing me the fuck out with all these videos I have to upload. You know what? I don't even take time to ask how you guys are. What's up in life? How's your job? How's your family? What are you playing? Actually, no, forget it. I lost interest. Don't fucking talk to me. Fuck off, Frit. Here you are again to just spam PlayStation fanboy videos for some easy views. You're goddamn right. Have PlayStation fanboys never taken a step back and thought to themselves, why are videos making fun of us so popular? It's like the feminists that people used to spam shit tons of videos on. They never stepped back and thought to themselves, why is it popular to hate on us? Well, maybe if you stick around for more than just 1 minute of the video, you'll find out. E3 was ass, but is that any surprise to anyone? The only thing that made this E3 any better than the previous E3s is that there was no audience there to cheer for shit that sucked, so all you got was awkward silence. And it fit the tone perfectly of the entire show.
Mika, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to
a PC gaming show.
Nothing but CGI trailers, spin-offs that nobody asked for, and a shit ton of motherfucking
GeForce Now.
Say
GeForce Now.
again, I dare you. I double dare you, motherfuckers.
The real surprise of the whole event was that Xbox was the saving grace, because they actually had a pretty good conference. I think so anyway. But understand that my standards are really low at this point. I've just come to accept that we're going to see a lot of CGI trailers, we're going to see a ton of announcements with no gameplay, and then sometimes we're going to be shown shit with no release date. It'd be hypocritical to just solely call out Microsoft for this, because even Sony does that at their events, even Nintendo, everybody fucking does it. It's how the industry is now. So my standards for what are good or bad have significantly dropped. And no, I'm not trying to undermine Xbox's presentation. I'm just simply pointing out that no, I'm not going to complain about the fact that there are CGI trailers. It's better than no fucking announcement, I guess. Fortunately, what made Xbox's presentation actually stick out above all the rest was that they let the games do the talking. And PlayStation fanboys simply don't like it when Microsoft has shit to show. No matter how much time they spend telling you that they want Microsoft to have games, the truth is they simply don't, because Xbox does have games. And they're coping hard with the fact that they can no longer spam the same meme over and over on Twitter again to get some free clout. They gotta come up with new material, and that's going to be hard for them. If you haven't been paying attention, they're not exactly, the best thinkers. With games like Microsoft Flight Simulator, Forza Horizon 5, and motherfucking Stalker 2, holy shit, look at that. Sony, take notes. That is next gen. This Ratchet & Clank bullshit that you want to convince people is next gen looking? Now get the shit out of my fucking face. Microsoft swung their dick around. They weren't playing around this time. They wanted to prove to people that they could deliver the best looking next gen games, and honestly, it seems like they are. And of course, don't forget that it was finally made official at their event that Starfield is indeed an Xbox and PC exclusive. It's almost as if this event was set up to piss off PlayStation fanboys. They showed a lot of games, and I mean a lot of games. Too many for me to go over and give you every thought I have on each one. Plus, that shit's super gay, and I'd rather save it for the YouTubers who basically get no sleep and cover this shit 24/7.
Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar.
But when you've basically showed Psychonauts 2, Stalker 2, Forza, and Halo Infinite, how the fuck are you losing? Nobody can really compete with that. The only other ones that can come close to topping an event like that is Nintendo. But let's face it, none of us are gonna get up at 9 in the morning to watch that. I mean, I know I'm not. I'll most likely still be drunk and passed out by the time it starts. So anyways, on to the reason why you guys are even here to begin with. The salty PlayStation fanboys.
Can anyone explain why Halo Infinite is still being shown off in engine instead of running in-game on Xbox Series X hardware if it's releasing this year.
Well, your first fucking mistake was tagging a bunch of PlayStation fanboys who have no comebacks at the moment because they're kind of stuck in this position where they look like utter retards right now. We all know what this really is. This is one giant cope tweet. You summoned these guys to comfort you. You were hoping they would have good memes to cheer you up, but sadly, they're kind of feeling pretty bad that they can no longer use the Xbox has no games meme. So everybody got together for one big group hug.
It's not gay, come on.
Just to tell each other, it's okay, guys. What we're seeing is in-engine and not running on the Xbox. Like a lot of PlayStation gameplay trailers we are given. Dear Christ. Look at this. Grown-ass men in their 30s having to get together to hug. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't showed the Salt King or the Crap Gamers responses yet. You're gonna love those.
This stood out like a sore thumb during the showcase.
Wondering why the new AI is dressed more conservative than a nun. My guess is they're not confident in the campaign.
He's a sex offender with a record. He did 6 months of Chino for exposing himself to an 8-year-old.
Holy fucking shit, Crap. Look, I know you're salty because the minute you grifted to PlayStation, Microsoft started improving and doing the things you wanted them to do. But by God, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, this is the ultimate Halo experience that Crap would have come all over his Xbox for. Had Phil Spencer not humiliated him in front of thousands of people just a few years ago, he would be spamming YouTube with 5 videos on Halo every single fucking day. This man would grab that trailer like a pair of Mia Khalifa's underwear and sniff the shit out of it. But now, since he has to prove that he's one of the boys, he has to try and go for a dig at Halo. And since he can't trash the graphics because they've been massively improved since the last we've seen of Halo Infinite, his big brain meme is that the new AI isn't naked enough for him.
Yo, answer this question. Are you a virgin? Are you a virgin?
Yeah, not since I was 10.
It all makes sense. You're a virgin.
I am... Shut up.
How does that happen?
He's a fucking virgin.
Oh, knew it. That makes so much sense, man. Look, he's a virgin.
Wait.
I swear to God, I don't know why the PlayStation fanboys took in Crap Gamer. It'd be like taking the current Blake Griffin into your own team. Boy's gonna make you look bad. Get rid of him. For fuck's sake, Pony's got no shame. They'll recruit any low-life degenerate they can get.
Hey, your boy gonna ask the question that needs to be asked, but yet everyone is avoiding asking. Why does a brand new next generation 12 teraflop full RDNA 2 velocity architecture, SFS, machine learning, direct storage, VRR, mesh shading tower of power need a performance boost?
Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
Hey look everyone, it's the nearly 60-year-old man that played dolls with his controllers.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
You remember him? 30-year software engineer? See, I thought he was a software engineering expert, okay? Because velocity architecture, SFS, machine learning, direct storage, VRR, mesh shading, those are all basically tools for optimization. So I don't know why he's bundling all of those things together as if it's a part of the console's power. No, those tools are there to squeeze out as much performance and preserve as much fidelity as developers can. It's no different than all the fancy jargon buzzwords that Sony uses whenever they're trying to tell you, hey, we can't really get this to run at a true native 4K. Because if you guys haven't noticed, these are $500 boxes. They're not $1,000 plus gaming PC. Do you expect a $500 console to run native 4K Ultra at 60 FPS? Even 3080 struggle doing that sometimes. As a matter of fact, where's his rage against Sony? Isn't Returnal literally 1080p upscaled to 4K just so they could achieve 60 FPS and they still get drops?
Goddamn, what is this? PlayStation is allowed to have a performance mode and Xbox isn't? Besides, weren't these guys just capping for 30 FPS not even a week ago? Come on, ponies, make up your goddamn minds. Name me one Xbox reveal from this E3 that hit as deep as The Last of Us 2 reveal back in 2016. Oh wait, Xbox will never touch PlayStation when it comes to exclusives.
Nobody gives a shit.
Is this this what we're resorting to now? How much an audience screams for a video game reveal? We're talking about motherfuckers that scream for Call of Duty reveals. People who shit in their pants when all they saw was the Elder Scrolls text font. I don't think them screaming about video games validates much at all. And another problem is, there was no attendance at this E3, so like, what? Oh my god. I remember when trolls used to actually be funny. Correcting people isn't funny, it's annoying. Not from this year, but Halo Infinite's initial reveal, just like The Last of Us 2, was just as lively. You can't just cherry pick shit like this and claim your preferred platform is better. Also, the comparison is unfair, as this year's E3 was entirely streamed, so no audience.
Xbox conferences are known to have paid cheerleaders in the audience. They will be clapping and cheering everything.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
You know what? I don't even have an answer to that. That was just plain childish. Next. Xbox has no... Oh, never mind.
Destin, you're wrong. It's your brand to cheer for Xbox, and the presentation was best in show, but Xbox still doesn't have games and won't until 2022. Right now, Game Pass has games if you don't want to buy them on PS5. The rest is again Halo and Forza, a flight sim, and a AA game in Psychonauts. Seems like Microsoft pays IGN a lot of money to keep them shelling. Call me when they actually release. For now, Xbox still has no games. Still nothing on here holds a candle to Sony's big first-party games. Quantity does not equal quality. You can't play announcements, so no, still have no games.
Holy mother of Christ! Why are PlayStation fanboys so upset? They will never get an Xbox, no matter what Microsoft does, so why do they care? It's none of their fucking business at that point. This year, Xbox guys are getting Forza, Flight Sim, and Halo Infinite. The next year, they have Stalker 2 and Starfield to look forward to. It looks to me as if Microsoft has a steady flow of games prepared to come out. It's almost as if we watched two entirely different presentations. What the fuck were the ponies watching? Were they watching Xbox conference from last year? Where the fuck is all this denial coming from? What I don't get is why these grown-ass men get so upset when people say Xbox has games. I mean, if you're a PC gamer, the PlayStation and the Xbox both don't have games. Neither does the Nintendo Switch. But that's because I'm a PC elitist asshole. You know that already. But if you solely played on console, which a lot of people do, thank fucking Christ, then the Xbox very much indeed does have games. And either way, don't get us on the PC involved. If this is a console war, you can't include us. You're on your own.
I'm giving Xbox a huge shout out and credit for trying. Improved over previous showings, but it's clear they cannot compete with PlayStation for the higher echelons of gaming, graphics, and pizzazz. I think Sony timed Ratchet and Clank and Final Fantasy VII Remastered integrate to launch right before E3.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Damn, you know it's bad when J-Dub doesn't have a good comeback. I mean, his yee ass haircut aside, the guy's actually pretty clever at trolling Xbots. So you know the man is shook when this is the best he could put out today. Microsoft showed off a trailer for Stalker 2 that J-Dub would come in his pants for and not shut up about for an entire year if it was a PlayStation exclusive. Let's not kid ourselves here. See, J-Dub, there's a difference between saying stupid shit just to piss off Xbox fanboys, and then there's just saying stupid shit just for the sake of it. You know what? This is fucking retarded. I'm done. I don't have any more comments I want to read. I think I compiled enough of them for you to see for yourselves. PlayStation fanboys are saltier than ever, because both Xbox and Nintendo had what we would consider these days good showings, or what I would like to call the bare minimum award. But you know how it is. People love their Metroids and people love their Halos. You can't stop them. I don't know why ponies are so upset that people are happy they're going to get to play games they love. I've started noticing something. Everything that PlayStation fanboys hate, I give a try, and I start to love. What is it with that? Has anybody else noticed this? Anything PlayStation fanboys hate, you try and you end up loving? Do they just have bad taste? What is it about them that makes everything else so appealing? God only knows. And with that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to. I don't give a fuck. I still have to go finish this amazing Lucas video, and I'll see you guys there.
Fritongo sucks ass.